2002 was an eventful year. 2 long cantos, The Dancer's Craft, September, Part 1. The spinning earth goes circling round the sun, and spring returns. A thirst for summer glory in the dancer gardener burns. Sunflowers are his passion, his obsession, his mission, his muse. The daylight daily lengthens, and there is no time to lose. He scrutinizes catalogues for varieties which will thrive. The seedsmen weave their rhapsodies. Many packets soon arrive. Crumbly, antique hen manure is worked into the fresh plowed rays and other plots and patches on sunny April days. In May, while birds are singing, Moses presses in each seed. He thumps the earth above them until his fingers bleed. This year he's growing cyclops, named for its one great eye that swings atop a mighty stalk 15 feet in the sky. Other lesser kinds are mammoth, giant graystripe, and King Kong. Double dandy, autumn beauty, orange sun, strawberry blonde. And one marked simply sunflower, with a picture of a man on a ladder by his rooftop with a flower in his hand. Our beautiful bright yellow giants are a joy to grow. These towering blooms are guaranteed to put on quite a show. A show, and this is summer to surpass all those before, and cultivate a garden while others talk of war. The great design in his backyard is sensational, and yet the dancer's always dreaming of an ever grander set. He used to grow some vegetables. Now it's sunflowers, short and tall, velvet queen and primrose yellow, and there are no paths at all. Paul Bunyan in the compost, ring of fire 1 strip wide, a circle of Saul below the hedge, a crescent moon inside. At Quincy Farm, a mile away, there lies another patch. Its 4 rows stretch 4 football fields, and the weeds are thick as thatch. The dancer's planted every seed and watered every flower. He pulls the weeds at terrific speed, while his helper pulls by the hour. Yet still they come, so his dancers arrive like a human hoe. Their bodies swing to music as they lay the witchgrass low. Now, as for Mother Nature, she's fickle, she's perverse. She showers you with blessings, then she tosses in a curse. Creator of all flowers, but also wilts and blights, the friendly forest creatures and their savage appetites. For deer will crop the tender stalks, and squirrels will eat the seeds, and woodchucks gnaw on all that's raw to satisfy their needs. But Moses has a strategy. He attracts and he repels. He feeds whole herds of wildlife while diffusing certain smells. Almost daily he disgorges bags of seed at one safe site, while he dopes his plants with bobex, liquid fence, and milorganite. Organic, these repellents, but the deer prefer free lunch. Exploding populations of squirrels just sit and munch. Walking slowly through his fields, he applies Bill's spray and grow, a fish emulsion, to each leaf, squirting root guard down below. The water from his spring-fed well is always fresh and cold. He sprays and rainbows glisten above each plant of gold. Like beanstalks, magic beanstalks, the stems shoot to the skies. Visions of thousands of swinging blooms in the dancer's head arise. Visions of Momix girls dancing with sunflower heads in their hair. There are men at attention with sunflower staffs, yellow eyes popping high in the air. Visions of seeds in tight spirals swelling through long summer days, exploding in autumn in ecstasy to the cries of the plundering jays. Moses, the limo is leaving. You'd better just come as you are. The plane is at 8. We're going to be late. Drop those hoses and get in the car. No, he's not going. For now is the time to sit with the blooms at the peak of their prime. Sunflower sultan in his tent, seated on a canvas throne, waiting for dreams to fly into the web of the sunflower field he has sown. Or spending the long green afternoon at the heart of a patch planted tight, flower arms reaching around him, and above suns that block out the light. Alone in this sunflower jungle, like Yeats in his Be-Loud glade, Moses loses himself in his headphones while his dances take shape in the shade. Then come storms, and the summer is over. The flowers are bent in the rays, the press is demanding his presence, and the house is in need of bouquets. The dancer draws his silver knife in the fields of Quincy Farm. Paul Bunyan's fall like redwoods in the cradle of his arm. He hauls them home, then ranges in his field of gold and jade. His left hand holds the straining necks, his right hand wields the blade. 30 vases are positioned in his living and dining rooms for the dancer, flower arranger to feng shui them full of blooms. The ceilings are high, the vases some of them 3 feet tall. The giant suns surround you so you cannot see the wall. The effect is somewhat similar to living in a flower bowl, that is, if you were an insect and had perched on a petiole. And all this display just a setting for receiving the New York Times, and for giving me, I'm not forgetting, another harvest season's rhymes.